I said shh.
Hi guys.
Hi.
We missed you.
Missed you guys.
How is everybody tonight? Listen to your little voice. All right, I'm just pulling this up so I can put the
Here comes the
link
people
in. Hi everybody who's coming in. I can't see the screen yet. I'm pinning our
I don't see
link
anybody
for
yet.
the. Oh, okay. There we go. Message is pinned.
Hi, Smash. Hi, Casa Vegas.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We missed you, but it's been so crazy with
Hey,
those
Vegas
two
doll.
that we never know when to
Samoans,
go.
what are you trying to throw us off?
yeah, sneaking around.
Okay, thumbnail is because y'all, I'm ready to pull my freaking hair out with them. Oh, so she has not been live all day. So what are we going to assume, right? That she's at Natters.
Of course she is.
I get so sick of these. How do I even get rid of somebody's message on here?
What do you want to do?
Oh, maybe I have to do that. I want to get rid of that. Can you guys? Oh, yeah, there it is. I delete it. Okay. I hate those bots or whatever they are that come in here and put those, like, that bum.ngo.
Oh, okay.
The Ronald thing.
Guys, if you're having trouble catching up.
No, she rescheduled her aunt for who knows when.
Yeah, I want to know, do you know who that text was with?
Apparently it was on the farms. Somebody Facebooked messaged the aunt asking if she was going there to clean.
Oh. So do you guys think that those gifts were for her family, like she said, or do you think they were for Natter's party?
Hey, Casa Vegas. I don't think she was giving her family edibles. I mean, would you buy your family edibles for Christmas?
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I think, because I think what happened was, this is just my theory. I think the reason she was acting all like cryptic and stuff on Thursday, the day before Christmas Eve, about where she was going, because remember, we all knew she was invited to the to her families or whatever, and then people were saying that she was uninvited and all that, but she was like acting like really cryptic, like, oh, you know, she didn't know where she was going or what she was doing or whatever. I think she was waiting for Natter to ask her to come over for his Christmas party, and that's what all those were, and the random gift cards and all that were for his friends. And then he didn't ask her to come over. And so then she was too depressed to go to her family's. Hi, Vegas doll.
Hi, Vegas. I don't know. I just think she was just depressed. I don't think she thought she was going to get invited to this party. I think he straight out probably said, you're not invited to this party.
I think he probably did, but I think she was like hoping the way their stuff like magically, they make up every other time. I think she was hoping for that invite, and she didn't want to commit to going to her family's, because then if he invited her, she'd be stuck having to go to her family's. Oh, I didn't even see that she called to ask if he needed weed.
Maybe that's what she was bringing to the party. That was her gift, her party gift.
What's the party gift?
She was wrapping up little Christmas boxes of weeds for as the favor when you leave the party.
Okay, I have a funny story. You guys know I told you, like, I'd never been around any kind of like street drugs or anything like that. I never even tried pot until I was like 46. So when my husband and I were teenagers and we were dating, his one buddy was like a major pothead. And my dad had a bar, and so they were doing sumo wrestling at the bar. So we were all going, my husband and I and his buddy were going out there for sumo wrestling. And my husband was at a horseshoe tournament, so I had to pick up his friend before I picked him up. And I picked up his friend, and he says, "Danny, do you care if I bring a party treat?" And I was like, "No, sure. What, why would I care?" So get my husband. My husband's in the car. All of a sudden, his buddy lights up a joint in my car. And Michael turns around, and he looks at him like, "What the F are you doing?" And his buddy's just like, "What? He's like, "Danny's in the car." He goes, "I asked her if I could bring a party treat." So my husband looks at me and goes, "Did he?" I said, "Yeah, but I thought he meant Doritos or something."
Yes. We'll always take Doritos.
Doritos.
So I get teased about that. See, this stuff drives me nuts. These dang.
Beezers, do you have something to say? Beezers?
Look at, why are we getting like bombarded with these bots?
So Samoans, if you didn't see it, the aunt's response to the Facebook message, or if anybody didn't see it, was the aunt said, "I did not clean her house today. Haven't seen her in a long time. I have tried a million times to help her, but never do I enable her. And you have a lot of nerve to say that. Please leave me alone. Thank you."
Aw, why are they bugging her aunt?
Yeah. Leave the family alone. They're not on YouTube. I hate when people do that. Smash, thoughts on Doo Lily. I don't think she realized what she stepped into.
Oh, I think she does. And I think
she does.
Yes, she
Really?
purposely inserted her into this drama, and herself into this drama. She absolutely, with everything going on, she absolutely knew what she inserted herself into.
How many super chats did that woman send to both of them?
I don't know that I ever saw her send super chats to Chantal, but we know that I'm usually looking down at my crochet, not at the screen. So you can't go by what I've seen.
Okay, so there was a lot. I know for him there was a lot. I don't believe that they've been friends for 10 years because they don't seem like they have any type of conversation.
Right? Nothing.
So I definitely think that's a lie.
$340 was what she sent. Who? Smash.
$300 probably to Natter.
I was just going to say, was that what she sent Natter, or like both combined, or what?
Yeah, and here and there. And then she paid $200 for an Uber.
Right?
And how come he known her 10 years and Chantal knew nothing about her in this 7-8 months? She never came. She didn't want to ever come to visit then.
And he did. And she buys everything he says, hook, line, and sinker. It doesn't matter how bad it gets. Whatever lie he makes up, she believes it.
If Dee was not trying to insert herself into the situation, why would she sit there and laugh and heckle and act like a little teenager the entire time when she's online and other people can hear her.
I agree. She was taking glory in the fact that Chantal was freaking out.
Absolutely. And then
she loved
Chantal's
it.
like, oh, she probably slept on the couch. Really?
Yep, she paid $200 to take an Uber over there to sleep on his couch. In an apartment where there's also a strange man that sleeps on the couch.
Oh, that's gross. Who knows what's on that couch?
Right? Ugh. She was in his bed, and she was giggling like a little schoolgirl, and like laughing at Chantal. I mean, they were laughing at her together, and that somehow he made that all okay. Right, Casa? Do you think Chantal ignored my message on purpose? No, I don't think she ignored it on purpose, Vegas. I will say, you type it all them times. The first time you typed it, did you put it in with like your Reebies message or something? Because the first time you said it, and then people were saying, Chantal, scroll up and read my message. I could not find your message. So maybe that's, why she didn't see it too. I saw it when you started putting it in over and over, but until then, I couldn't find your messages in chat.
Yeah, what was the comment? I never saw it either.
She wanted Chantal to say happy birthday to her boyfriend, and we all sent it, helping her probably like 8 times, and then finally she read it.
Yeah. I didn't know he was a soldier, Vegas, or is that his name? Well, luckily, finally, she got it out. But it took, everybody was telling her. But I think she just couldn't see it because I scrolled. I could not find it.
I'm missing all that. I don't know what that means.
We were in her chat, and Vegas had sent, like when you, how every month you get that free super chat like message for being a member. Well, she sent it through that, wanting her to wish her boyfriend a happy birthday. But Chantal didn't read it and didn't see it. I didn't see it either. I tried to find it so I could repeat the question for Vegas to her, but I couldn't find it.
Well, she did the Reebies, but then she kept repeatedly typing it with millions of balloons and hearts and everything to get her to notice it, and she still was not seeing it.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Vegas doll. My niece's birthday was yesterday as well.
Oh, happy birthday to everybody yesterday.
Happy birthday. She ignored you on purpose, Vegas. Well, I will say, and I'm not saying this is how it is, but I will say sometimes you can feel ignored in there because she definitely has her faves. And those are the ones that, she makes sure she sees their comments and reads their comments and stuff like that. And the rest of us kind of have to keep flooding the room with the same question.
Plus, she's so distracted, and she only wants to answer the questions she's in the mood to answer.
Exactly, Smash.
Because she just wants to know what he's doing at every second of the day. So she's probably like just glancing at the chat, not really even paying attention to what's there.
Hi, YTR. I totally agree, Smash. Oh, I see. Sure. The link is pinned. And then you go and you watch that Mo translate. I absolutely love her. Did you see hers today?
No, actually, I thought the channel went down. She put it back up.
It used to be what was it? I can't remember what it's a different name now. It's called Mo Translates. But I'll play this one for us because it was good, and she like talks to Chantal in the video, and I was like, yes, like maybe somebody who actually knows will get through to her. Doubtful, but maybe.
Arab men in general are different. I think just like even when I was with BB, like.
Hi, YTR. The link is on the top of the chat. It should be.
Isn't it pinned, YTR?
African men, everybody, culturally, everyone's different. Everyone is different individually, too.
It's up there.
Hi.
Hi.
But I think, too, culturally, like, it's how you're raised, what your beliefs are.
Hi, by the way.
Not just that, but...
Hello.
I don't know why it does that, Smash, because when I check my... Oh, hold on. I want to pause that. When I check my speed, it says that the speed is excellent. Okay, so it says,
"Hi,
Chantal."
my video. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. All right.
I identify as an African, Middle Eastern, Canadian woman, and I am asking you to please stop confusing Natter's bad behavior with cultural norms. Respect is universal. His bad behavior is a reflection of his character and not a reflection of African and Middle Eastern cultures.
Woo!
Yeah, I love it. I love her. She's like classy. She's not, like nasty and.
I'm not, like, I really, really don't think that they're anything more than friends. He's a really, it's an also cultural thing. He likes to be around a lot of people. He has a lot of friends.
That we've seen no friends in 8 months.
Why is it okay for him to have a lady friend over, even if they were just friends? A lady friend over for what, 3 nights? And yet
it hasn't been there in 8 months.
Well, it's very against Muslim culture to actually have women in your house without a supervisor, like another person there.
Yeah, I was watching that stupid 90 Day Fiance, and remember Azan and Nicole, they were a joke, but she was in Morocco, and I remember even when she visited, she had to stay in another room. Even though they knew that they were involved and they were engaged, she had to stay in another room when she visited there. She was being annoying about it. And he's like, hey, this is how it is here. And he kind of, it's like that in a lot of places, I think.
But he keeps saying he's not real religious and everything. So it's kind of like he can pick and choose when he wants to use his religion as an excuse.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
and that's horrible because then he's giving them a bad name. Like I just have no use for him whatsoever.
Well, it's very manipulative. I mean, he's been manipulative this whole time, so it's kind of on brand for the guy, really.
It is. Okay, I'm gonna hit play.
Valerie, look into DBT. It will help you to learn ways of dealing with your emotions before you go from 0 to 100. Yes, Valerie, you just nailed it.
Hey, it's echoing.
Even he said that when he's like,
"There's
no
was it me
in between with you."
Okay.
It's like if we fight,
Thank
it's
you.
like you
I just didn't know
ruin my life, or I'm really, really, really affectionate. Like there's no in between, And yeah, it's really, really, really affecting my life. So.
Hey, did you guys see the video? Sorry, but did you guys see the video that he put up that was supposedly him doing something with Didi?
No, I don't think so.
You're talking about the blowjob?
Yeah, and it was like literally Chantal was on the screen, and then there were background noises that were really sus. And Nader was like moaning a little bit, and I'm like, yikes.
Supposedly she said that's what he sounds like when he eats.
No, I don't believe that. That ain't no pie. That's not pie. Okay, I just wanted to ask.
I'm not going to say anything. Too many things just came up into my head that I need to not say.
It was sus. That's all. They could have been trolling to get a rise. I mean, it is a possibility. I have no idea. All right. Sorry, not to do.
I mean, that would be her biggest satisfaction to do that while he's talking to Chantal. I mean,
that was twisted though. If that actually happened, right? How sad is
Right.
that they have to watch Chantal while they're fooling around? Yikes. Yikes. Why would you do that? That's the most twisted thing I've ever seen. I hope it's not real. I do.
bada bing. I don't think she's texting anybody on the side.
I don't either. I don't believe it for a second. It's all to get him jealous.
Yeah, she's not texting anybody on the side.
Nah. That pic was from Google. What, that guy she pretended like she was talking to? That's a Google pic.
Hey, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. What is this from, Danny?
Are you gonna release the DMs or are you just wasting your time?
Wasting my time? What?
Release the DMs.
I show you what she said. I don't need to show everything. I'm not like her. Just show you what she said. I'm not gonna show you all them for the conversation. I have some different than her.
Bada bing, happy, healthy new year to you too.
Also, hey guys, glad you came. I told them you were live.
Hi, oranges.
Thank you.
Casa Vegas, just bring the phone with you.
Just right.
Yeah, I mean, you have a point. Back when I used to smoke, I would definitely brought my phone with me. What? So is this
Danny,
Mug
this is in his
Translate?
chat.
Yeah, I think this is advice from somebody from Normal J telling him like get a different phone, a prepaid phone, and don't give her that phone number and let it go. Like, kind of like be done with it.
Oh, he won't. He loves this shit as much as she does. He literally had a different person at his house to visit him, and all he did was talk about Chantal and stream her shit. I mean, sorry, I won't swear over here, like, and stream the whole time talking about her. So he enjoys this shit.
Guys, I was muted and I was talking that whole time.
Oh no!
I was like, I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you ignoring us?
And it was weird because you guys were like not talking when I was talking and stuff. So it took me forever to figure it out.
I was thinking Danny's awfully quiet today. I
Yeah.
hope she's okay.
Hi, Julian. Hi, Wild Rose.
Wow,
Hi, Sandra.
hi guys.
Well, usually she disconnects herself when she wants to be fancy showing screenshots, so I thought that's what happened.
Well, okay. Everybody keeps on her about, going back to him. He's doing it just as much.
Yeah,
Hi, YouTube Patrol.
I think
Congrats
he
on the
is.
new iMac. I'm sorry, go ahead, YTR.
Oh, I was just agreeing with you. I said he talked a big game, but he's doing the same thing.
Yeah, I think he just wants to portray that online so that his family doesn't get wind that they're actually together.
And friends too, probably.
I'm trying, but a big. I'm still a
Bada,
rookie.
Bada Bing is saying what I always say on my stream. Get it together. Wow.
Hey,
You know what
Wild
it is?
Rose.
I
Hi,
mute
YouTube
myself.
girls. Hi, Julianne and Wild Rose.
I mute myself when I light a cigarette, and then I forget to take it off mute. That's what it is.
Oh, I
So
see.
I'm just gonna have to let y'all hear me light the
Yeah.
cigarette.
We don't care.
Hi,
It's
Starlight.
okay. Oh, so you don't want to be like Big Bad Chantal and flex that you're a cool girl here, lighting one for the camera?
No, I don't. I may be a smoker, but I didn't smoke back when I was like, I didn't smoke till I was like 21. But it
Yeah.
is not cool. It's horrible. It's dirty. It's gross. I don't need
No,
all
I
the internet to see me doing it. You know.
no, I agree. I'm just being a smart ass. I get it.
Okay, here we go. Hi, Starlight.
Excuse me, I just burped.
والله عايز اروح بتاع التحرش دول.
Yes, I really
It's
want
like
to
we
let
have
you know
Chantal,
that.
يديك العافية إن شاء الله نادر حبيبي. أبي. Nader, are you now dating indeed? No. Well, just a friend.
Why are you bothering yourself with all these live streams? Leave both women and live your life in peace because it doesn't look like they're going to
اختص
leave
الاتنين
you
وعيش
alone.
حياتك في هدوء عشان مش هيسيبوك في حالك. أي اتنين. هي واحدة بمليون. مش عايز تعيش لازقة بغيرها. Speak
Does that
French.
sound like a man that's in love with you, Chantal? You won't leave him alone. Like, no man that has feelings for you is going to say that.
Right.
No.
Oui, je parle français. Tu parles français aussi?
Yes, Starlight, Chantal, and Didi Doo.
Dee doo.
I giggle every time.
Is that her name? What is it? It's Didi something.
I like Dee doo.
Oh, Lulu?
دي قالت
Yeah.
إنها خطيبتك يا ابني دي هربت منها. She says she's my fiancé.
Like this. I loved this one. She said she bought the food you were eating the past 2 days. Why are you taking her money or accepting her help? I loved that.
Well, and he had videos going up too. You can always tell when they're both like encouraging each other, like when they're both together,
Are
you
men
know,
generally
because
different?
videos go up
I
on
think
his
just like
channel. He has
even when I was with
groceries.
BB.
You could, it just started over, so that was the end of it. But you can. Hold on.
Didn't he have new videos on his thing about pineapple upside down cake, and he suddenly magically has
but
more
you can-
ingredients?
But you can tell when she's filming it and when she's not, because if he's looking up, she's not filming. He's got it on the ring light
Mm-hmm.
because she's so short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if she filmed it or not. I think he's trying to get his crap together and learn how to do all that stuff for himself. But I don't doubt that she's been there. I mean, she was defending him yesterday. I don't get it, you guys. That's why the thumbnail. I'm like ready to just yank my hair out by the roots. I'll end up bald like her because this is driving me insane. I can't stand that she keeps going back and then she makes excuses for the way he behaves and treats her.
I wouldn't recommend pulling your hair out.
No.
It's funny how he said.
Yeah, Sandra, that's what I've been
Great
saying.
friends of
Because
his
how did
here.
nobody know about her?
He's never brought her up.
Yeah, I thought that was weird too. And she messed up once. She said 10 years. I was like, that was strange. Why would you make a slip like that? Like, that's weird. Even if someone accidentally messed up how long they've known someone, it would be by a year or something. It wouldn't be by 10 years. Most people, if you've known someone for a while, you know how long you've been friends. I don't know. That was strange. Like she forgot the plot or something for a minute there.
I kind of don't think they have ever been close friends. I got the feeling that they worked together in the past. And because at one point they said that they had worked together, I think in a restaurant or something.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He takes advantage
It
of her.
seems sus because she was in Chantal's.
You're right, Julianne. And I just, does she not? I mean, she has to realize everything everybody says, but she is, I've told her, Chantal, pick your dignity up off of the floor and shut the door on him. Like, she's making such a fool of herself. He's laughing behind her back.
But wasn't the Didi person like in Chantal's chat before she came into all this? And that's sus to me. I didn't even know about that until the other day. And then I was like, wait, what? So that's when I started questioning everything with that, as far as like the origin of it, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, she was around before all that, and then I was like, oh, maybe that's why she's been around. She's friends with Nader, so maybe that's why.
Hi, Christina.
It's weird.
Well, someone was saying that when she was in Chantal's chat, she said to Chantal that she knew Nada in person, and I'm not sure if she believed her or not.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you don't know whether you can believe anything anymore from either of them. Even Keith's, you know, people have us doubting him now too.
I just don't know how Didi could be sitting there with Chantal playing 24/7. If I went to visit my friend, even if it was platonic, that is so freaking rude,
right?
Like
and weird.
No, and weird. Yeah,
you would think it would be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Julie. He's gonna come home to a horse's head in his bed.
Godfather. I don't know. That's too mobster for Chantal. Maybe a cat head or something.
I think that he could be dangerous too. I think they're just going to end up killing each other or something one day.
Yeah. We might get actual domestic on our hands. Hopefully live. I mean, I didn't mean that.
Bleep.
Don't kick me, please.
No, I just bleeped it out.
Okay, thank you.
You're good.
I mean, I don't want anyone to get hurt, but I'm also nosy and I'm also morbidly curious. That's the thing. Like, I can't deny it. Like, a lot of us feel stuck in this watching it. Some of us can't stand that we want to watch it. You know, but we've been locked in for too long. We just want to see what happens.
And you know what else, Julie? The way he, like, if somebody, you know, he'll answer all the questions in his chat when they're dissing Chantal. But when they call him on his BS, like the money thing, like her doing all the shopping and paying for everything and all that, he just either totally goes over it, or he'll tell you, like, then don't be here, or then F off, or, you know what I mean? Yeah. He totally will not answer any question about his own behavior.
I think he kind of likes that she's a little bit psychopath.
Well, that's what I'm beginning to suspect now. I mean, the whole Didi thing has really made me like, wait a moment.
Yes.
Because I'm like, he does like the attention. This is completely showed us. He can have a whole other person giving him attention and he's got to have her on his screen. That is some weirdo vibes. That's some weirdo. Like he
definitely likes that she's crazy.
Yeah, I think it makes him feel really like, you know, his ego. It really strikes.
Yeah. Thank you, Samoans.
They said we can't take you anywhere, YTR.
That was one. Even like I was saying about the gifts that she claimed were for her family, and we know they weren't for her family. They were for his friends, because he was supposedly having this big
It was the
Christmas
party
Eve
favors. We already discussed
Yeah.
that.
And the type of gift that they were, we all saw. I mean, I knew that they weren't even for like other people either beside his circle, right? Like you could tell this is not gifts she would get for her family anyway, even if supposedly for other
I
people.
mean, doesn't the mother like have
So-
asthma or something? She was bringing her rolled joints.
No, it was for him and his friends. That was all. That those gifts were like party gifts. I was like, "What are you doing?"
So she foot the bill for the weed that he and Dee Dee were smoking the whole time she was there.
I'm surprised she wasn't the coat girl or the valet at the party.
Ridiculous.
I don't know. She got so upset. So I don't know why she got so upset like that.
Could she a stalker? I'm sorry, but
How do you really feel? Tell me exactly. Sorry, it's thundering over here.
no, she's
Wow.
she's a
Wow,
little jealous. Okay, she's a little jealous. You know, she's a little jealous. of,
Yes,
Dee
Cassie
Dee.
Vegas.
Kathy, you don't even have to get her drunk. She cracks me up.
Who?
Sober, even. Denise.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorites.
Shh. I said, shh, you don't want to be like your favorites.
We know who your favorite is, Danny, so it's all right.
Danny, you already said my sister's your favorite. I will not forget it. So I don't want to talk about it.
It's like I tell my kids, you're my favorite. Don't tell your brother and sister. Or you're my favorite. Don't tell your brothers.
Oh Lord.
So undeniably, we all agree she is there right now.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Well, we all believe it. Maybe not Danny, but we do.
I believe this stuff. Like I know it in my heart. But when she gets upset, and like I was trying to tell Shay today, I swear when she gets upset, I can feel like the emotion. Like I get upset with her, for her, whatever, you know. So I can't just up and walk away because I don't know. I feel like if everybody walks away from her, she really will never get out of it.
I mean, is knowing that she's there really walking away from her though? I mean, it is on my side of the fence, but I'm saying you can still, root for her, but kind of know like what she's up to.
Well, I think I do. I mean, like Samoans and Denise, they can tell you, like I get ticked off about the stuff she does.
Yes,
I
as we
just
send you
don't
millions
tick
of
off
eye
on the
rolls.
things that I leave.
That's right.
Yes.
I don't know. I go back and forth. I'm either Danny or I'm Denise. Like my mind goes back and forth between the two, like of the emotion wise, anyways.
Yeah.
It really is like, when people say that she mistreats the VIBs and stuff like that. I mean, it really is an emotional roller coaster. And then like when she disappears like this, you're on the edge of your seat just waiting to see, okay, are they fighting again? Or is she depressed and just staying in bed? Or, you know what I mean?
But
Like,
here's
YouTube trolls, behave yourself.
Here's what I don't get though, okay? And maybe y'all can clear this up for me. Because the VIPs will often be like, oh, well, we've said it here, and I do agree with this point, that it's entertainment. And y'all will be like, well, it's entertainment. We don't let her, emotionally manipulate us because we do understand it's entertainment. But then y'all will say in a different time, in a different conversation, that you do get invested. And that's the big criticism VIPs have for reactors because they're like, oh, they care too much. We know it's entertainment. And then meanwhile, they're on the edge of their seat on the flip side caring. So it's like everybody is invested. It's just a matter of what side of the coin you're on, how long you've been watching, and really if you care with good intentions or you're indifferent or you care with bad intentions, right? Everyone's in a different spectrum with that, in my opinion.
Well, I take it like even if I'm invested in a show I've been watching forever and they kill somebody off and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm just like obsessing over it all night. I can't believe they killed that person.
I mean, I don't know. I
know,
just
Orange,
see
but
that
she
y'all are
won't.
more invested than you might claim now and then.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I just don't like that. Okay, like, because I get people coming in, not you guys, actually. You guys have been really chill. But I do get people that come in and they'll criticize me for that. When I had Lambo and them coming in, that was one of the things they were ragging on me about. You care, da da da. And I'm like, y'all are in every stream she's in, and I've seen you give her super chats that indicate you emotionally care. So I didn't understand, like, and I've gotten it from other people as well from that side. I just find it a weird talking point. Then again, like I said, I'm not saying y'all do that. I'm just curious if you might understand why.
Well, yeah, people, I mean, there's also a lot of new people that she's gotten, and they're definitely delusional.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of new people in there. When she went on that blocking spree, whole bunch of new people joined, and a lot of the old ones left.
Yeah, I definitely see a difference between the people joining now and the people that have been around a long time. And I also see the difference between reactors that used to legitimately watch versus new people coming in on the scene. Because I can tell you right now, the best reactors were the ones that did used to root for her at one point. And I won't name names, but I'm just saying.
I will say, I see some of these new VIBs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, could you be any more gullible? But then I think to myself, that was me like 8 months ago, you know? Like, I was just getting into her and all that stuff. So I get where they are, you know, they don't know. And all the reaction channels say it, you know, you guys, once you watch her long enough and you see enough or whatever, you know, you'll have her number or whatever. But I tend to
it's like we need
BIB
mentors in the chat to like be like, it's okay, this happens all the time. Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic.
That reminds me of Hitchhiker's Guide. Don't panic. In the towel. Don't forget your towel. They say it in Hitchhiker's Guide, the don't panic thing. Anyway.
And they make snide remarks toward the people that are, you know, calling her out for the BS and everything. And I'm just like, yep, I used to do that.
There are cycles between different audiences. Literally, it's like cycles within cycles in every community attached. It's insane. Because I see it even with reaction channels where the newer ones, they'll have a different kind of, you know, they're just a little more clueless as well. But it's interesting. I'll say that much. I mean, either way, it's entertaining.
Right. When I start getting too much like feeling, I have to start looking at it like it's a TV show.
Yeah. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I do think distancing is healthy. I'm just curious why sometimes it's used as a positive talking point and sometimes it's used as a negative one. And I do get like, I see people use that to suit them when they need to, when they're judging other people. But like I said, you guys haven't been that way. I'm just so curious. You know, like, I'm just curious how it works.
Whatever. I can't make a comment bad or good. It doesn't matter what kind of comment I make. I don't know why everybody notices when I make a comment because I get so much like backlash no matter which side of the fence I'm on. And I'm not allowed to change my mind because then I just get in trouble again. So it's like the same people.
And I feel like it's super unwarranted because you don't get the like you, and I don't mean this to be mean in any way, but like you're not one of her faves. You know what I mean? Usually it's her favorites that are the ones that really
Excuse
get the
me. When did this happen?
I'm gonna get
You are not one of her faves, okay?
All right.
Danny just broke it right down to you. I'm sorry you had to hear it here, Samoans. This is how it
Thanks,
goes.
guys, for breaking it down for me. I'm gonna have to work on this.
I'm gonna get my popcorn.
You
You
know
guys
what I
carry
mean.
on with that.
And the ones that are her faves are not as innocent as they pretend to be. Let's just say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I get that.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't. So that Discord is very interesting.
Yes, exactly.
The Discord is such a mess. I haven't even seen things that vicious in the reaction community, man. I'm
Are
like,
you still in there?
these
Is it
people
even
think
still
we're
standing
bad.
upright?
I'm like, these people think we're bad. Like this shit's crazy. I'm like, oh my god.
Is Darth Discord even still up? It's still surviving? I thought it would have crumbled to the ground by now.
Well, when there are no rules to go by, I guess it just keeps on going.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I mean, I would never let a server get like this, but they don't seem to care. So yeah, I never talk in there. I just lurk and see it, and I'm like, ooh, I'm under an alias. Like I'm not even. When I went in there, I'm like, I'm not even gonna have my normal handle account, not my normal picture, nothing. So.
You should be scared, Julie.
Yes.
It's bad. I didn't even last, I think, the first night I was out of there. It's bad. And it's like it's like a teenage dating app gone bad. Right. Like there's
there's a lot of questionable stuff. I literally stay in there for the memes because there's some that I just save, and then we do a meme folder review, which I get my memes from all over, but some of the memes in there are pretty good. So it's all it does for me. It's like, oh, that's a funny picture. Oh, that's a funny gif.
And some of those memes make me want to vomit. So
oh yeah, there are some that I wish I could unsee. I agree with that, definitely. I like the funny little, I like the dumb, funny ones. I don't care when it gets gross. That's not my gig.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I'm sure. Sandra.
Like there's one with
me too.
There's one with Nader. It's like a Titanic spoof where she's on the thing and Nader's holding her. That one was funny to me. You know, some of them are harmless, but some of them are pretty messed up. But I can tell a lot of depraved thumbnails come in here too.
The thumbnails get hard because you got to constantly be thinking of what to put up there, and for it to be like, having something to do with whatever's going on and all that. But I also love doing the thumbnails. So
that
was a good thumbnail.
Better at them. Yeah, the thumbnail was good. I liked it.
Has Pete's even been on since he got his computer?
No, he said he was supposed to do a video today, and he's going live tomorrow.
Beggy 2.0.
Can you believe that? Let's talk about that a second.
Ooh, yay.
Like, she had that totally handed to her, man, and she totally dropped the ball.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I mean, at least Pete's and Natter jumped on that.
Well, she just put out a video today.
I just saw that. Yeah, she's pretending to have a channel again. She's live right now. Yeah. Did you know? Interesting.
Darth Cater, she started a Discord, maybe a month ago? For VIBs and ex-VIBs, but it turned into
now it's just anybody in the world that hates her.
It seems like
yeah,
it's definitely like Redditors and Kiwi people. By what is in there, like it's the exact degeneracy that comes from there.
NSFW is not safe for work, Julianne.
Yeah, and that's the worst tab. Do not go in that tab.
Yeah, it is just straight up porn.
It's not good porn either. Mm.
Well, also,
Very
you
tough.
will get doxxed if you go in there. You will show up on Kiwi Farms. They
Oh,
are
yeah.
all about that.
Especially if you remotely support her.
Well,
Ellen?
you won't get doxxed if you lurk, because I don't say anything, and I don't even have none of my accounts are attached. So if they think they doxed me, they got an address from, up north that they can have fun going all that way to try and find my ass, but not there.
Really, Christine? I'm so far behind on the ALR thing because there's been so much going on with Foodie Beauty that I'm so lost with the ALR. I still have not even watched the video that she put out with her wifey.
Yeah, and it's
The
wifey
one
like the same person, so you haven't missed much.
Does she show her? Or
She
just
showed a
says-
picture of her. She had a
That
baseball
season's
cap
over.
on looking down, but she was petting Twinkie, and you could tell it was the same person. Like, it was the person that they found. Yeah.
Wow.
Which I knew it was anyway, because during the Twinkie video with the elusive shadow was being shared, I could tell it was a tall, slender person, which who of Amber's friend group is that? Nobody. Could tell it was a female shadow, and it looked like long hair or braids in that shadow. So, when
E.T. fingers.
But yeah, it's her. It's the same girl, same, build, same look. It's her. So.
Not even outhouses are safe from the Kiwi Dog Squad. Not even outhouses in the middle of a field in the middle of nowhere.
Wait,
It's in the middle of the long road.
Yeah.
Wait, did they post you the place, the outhouse? Who would want to know where that is? Ooh. Looks like a place somebody would get kidnapped.
She said Kiwi Farms terrifies her. Me too. I don't fully understand it. Where are all the other people that they talk about on there? Like, they're not just getting people from YouTube, are they?
No.
I don't
They're
even know
not.
how to navigate it. I looked years ago when Chantal was talking about it.
And why is Chantal still saying to Curly, "Oh, you and your sister"? Does she not know that they're the same person?
I know.
He doesn't.
Curly yesterday said Curly was begging for her to unblock Chillian yesterday, and I said, "Why, Curly? You can just talk on Curly." Like, we all know. Why is it like not even being discussed or anything?
Can you believe that in some reaction channels they actually still think they're two people?
No,
I said straight up they're one person, and I was like, I didn't even think this was a talking point. I thought everyone knew.
Well, isn't it three people? Isn't it Sam's neckbeard, Curly, and Chillian? Aren't they all the same person?
I thought Sam's smelly neckbeard was somebody else. Didn't they think it was? I can't remember now.
I don't think she's picking up coke from the outhouse. I mean, the candy from the outhouse, Jilly. That's a bit extra. A lot of times drug deals are done at the McDonald's, actually. That's what I've heard.
That's where you've gotten yours from? Duly noted.
Or Starbucks.
No, I just knew a lot of weed dealers when I was young. Because my town was like, everyone was a weed dealer there, and like they would always do it at the McDonald's.
The McDonald's.
They did. They went to Burger King and McDonald's.
In New York, they do it right in front of your house.
Well, yeah, that's the go-to usually. Yeah, they park outside the house. Yeah. It's actually the inexperienced ones that do it at the McDonald's.
Your drugs are here. Come out.
Yeah.
Hong Kong.
Wear a mask.
No, one of my best friends back home was like a pot dealer, and it's forever ago. Who cares? But he was a good dude. He just sold a little weed. But yeah, through knowing him, I knew how it worked because I knew who all the idiots were in town. So
I'll tell you what, if more people were smoking weed, there wouldn't be all this hatred on the internet.
I don't know. Weed doesn't work for me. It makes me such an anxiety wreck. Like I just can't with it. It's too strong nowadays. I mean, I used to get the crap. Like the kind of weed I liked was like the low grade. That's why my friend thought I was the funniest, because I'd be like, get me the shit weed. And he'd give me a dime bag and it'd last me forever, because I would just put a little bit in my tobacco cigarettes back then. And I would be like, all right. But I just can't do. I mean, this medical grade, like, no, goodbye. That'll make me lose my mind. And it was a mistake the time I tried edibles. Nope. No.
Oranges. Maybe she gets it at Starbucks drive-thru. She
That's
does
the
always ask for extra ice.
Yeah, she's like,
Code word.
extra ice. That's why she's always shaking it. She got to get the candy in there.
Did you see
Weed makes me so paranoid.
James' comment?
Yeah, that happens to me too, Sandra. That's why we bonded, because we're like, why is it
Come to
broken
my
for
husband,
us?
Sandra.
Why is it broken for us? Dang it. Oh, well.
The outhouse is a portal.
That'd be awesome. Chantal just enters a portal.
How does one find an outhouse in a field in the middle of nowhere anyway?
Well, she travels that long road
in the middle
more
of
than
a long
anybody.
road.
It's Canada land, man. They're crazy there. They're crazy. You can't, you just never know.
I mean, you know everything on that long road by now. How many times have we been traveling on it? There's the horses. There's the outhouse.
True.
It takes 9 minutes to get back and forth. I mean, we already know the
We
whole
need to
trip.
We're going to do a little train ride like what they do at the zoo, Denise, and you're going to be the conductor.
I mean, I kind of, she does show it all the time, even, and I kind of know, and I'm like, man, I've even been introducing a couple more extras on my channel, and I still remember all those features of the long road. It's like she shows that all the time.
Yeah.
Then she wonders how she gets, I mean, I don't agree with doxing at all, right? I do not. But it's like she wonders how people know. It's like, I haven't looked at the freaking crazy maps and stuff over there, but you just watch someone long enough and you're like, okay, here we are again. You know?
That's what I said, Julian.
like-
I'd much rather pop a squat in the woods than use an outhouse.
She probably just started using the outhouse because she knows people know if she pops a squat in the woods.
But outhouses smell so bad, I'd be puking, and I ain't sticking my head in that toilet to puke.
Oh, God. No. Oh, my, and it's way out there. It never gets serviced. Oh, my God.
What?
It's way out there. It never gets serviced.
Are we still talking about the outhouse?
Yes. I just realized it.
It's got frozen turds for days.
Really, Kristen?
Well, the winter's actually better. In the summer?
Wow.
Oh, no.
Wow, Christine, see, that stuff interests me though.
Yeah, basically infinite.
Right? That same here, Sandra. I have IBS, but yeah, I'm not. I can't.
Well,
they have to be.
I went to Woodstock when they had that Woodstock in 1994 out in Woodstock, and all you had was the porta potties. I literally didn't eat for the 2 days I was there, just so I would not have to go to the bathroom.
you were one of the smart ones. Well, if you think you have IBS, get checked for gluten allergy, because some people I know thought they had IBS and they literally were just allergic to gluten. And once they changed their diet, they didn't have that problem anymore.
Christine, it won't be clickable if you drop it in the chat, but you can put it in the comments after the video. I'd appreciate it. I love that. I don't know why. I've always been interested in like psychology and psychiatry and stuff.
Yeah, me too. I looked up all the traits too.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Did you fit them all?
No, I fit something else.
I want to watch. I want to read stuff sometimes because I'm like, what if I like see this in myself, you know?
I fit avoidant attachment disorder, but not BPD. So we diagnosed myself on stream, so I showed people that I wasn't above it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made sure to tell everyone I was a professional doctor and that I could diagnose myself before I did it. No, but we're just goofing around. But yeah, I was like, well, let's do this to me. Since we tear everyone else apart, I'll let's go under the guillotine. But we had a good time. And it was very, it was a lot. Oh no, you have the bots as well. You better block it.
Yes, I do. I know. I was complaining about it before you came in earlier.
Yeah,
I
they've
think
been
that was
everywhere.
from his family.
And they
They've
do
been
it in your
everywhere.
yeah, they're in the comment section too after the video.
Yes. Yes.
All right, I need to-
They've been everywhere. I've seen them in everybody's chats.
I don't even, what is the stupid, I don't understand what the thing is even like. It's not like a link.
It's a well, they can't put a link, so it's like I don't know, it's like they type it out or something, but it seems like a bot and not a person. Then again, I don't know if it's a bot. But who would care to do that?
You're talking about Greg? Do you want me to
No,
do
we're
it?
not, hold on, I just deleted it. So I
Oh,
don't
you
even
did?
know.
Okay.
Well, if they come through, block them, because if they are a bot, it'll get them out of the it'll make them not be able to come back. Because I don't even think they're people. I think they're literal spam bots.
Sorry if we're there is probably somebody more interesting next door if you want to find your way over there.
Why are you here then if it's so boring?
Bye.
Why would you come in and chat of things you don't even know what we're talking about?
Don't you love when people come in and tell you how to run your shit, your channel? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so
I
fun.
just I don't have tolerance for people to be mean and rude for no reason. I just
Yeah.
Denise will handle it from here, guys.
all right. I'm just gonna sit back. Greg,
Yes.
your name is boring. It is about do you watch Foodie Beauty or Naddy Elshamy? That's what we're talking about. Yeah, right, Christine?
YouTube trolls.
I know. It makes me laugh. Have you watched his videos?
I hope YouTube Patrol's got his macadamia coconut cookies.
Ooh, those are good.
I said shh.
Oh, you do watch Foodie Beauty? That's pretty much what we talk about here.
We're talking about the outhouse on the long road going to Natters.
Oh God, do you want to go down a rabbit hole of insanity? Imagine if everyone had a psych evaluation done. I wonder what the diagnoses would be. I don't even want to know. No, me neither.
I mean, I accidentally said mine.
No, that's what we should do, Danny. We should get like one of those online things.
Oh,
Take it.
Yeah.
Hi, tribe.
Mine would probably be mild autism. Wild
Hi,
exercise.
tribe.
Hi, tribe.
You think so, Wild Rose? You know, the spectrum is so broad.
Especially
I think
on the
there are-
internet. I mean, just kidding.
I think there are a ton of people out there that probably have mild autism and they don't know it.
I feel like it's more broad here because people admit it more or something, which is fine, but it made me giggle. Yeah, I mean, that'd be a fun stream. Just random fake diagnoses. They'd probably get people in trouble though, because everyone.
I mean, I
would
do
get
it every
upset
day
about it.
anyway. I mean, I've already diagnosed myself with probably 80 diseases. So
Me too.
I
It wouldn't
think
be like,
everyone
you know,
is secretly
different for
more
me.
normal, actually. I think everyone just thinks they have autism because it's trendy now and everyone's actually looking it up. But it exists, don't get me wrong, but I do think a lot of people are just very much aware of like personality flaws more than they used to be. So that's why I think everyone thinks they have.
Well, kind of like
extreme
when we were
conditions.
younger and it was like that with ADHD. Everybody had ADHD.
Remember the Ritalin thing? They were drugging up all these boys and they were having all these terrible side effects. It was in the early aughts, like late 90s, early aughts. And it was like the boys were fine. Now, I'm not, obviously get checked if you do have, like, I'm not, I'm pro modern medicine. Don't get me wrong. It's just sometimes people do kind of like, oh, I think I'm like this, and they might jump the gun.
We have a members only community post.
Ooh, yay.
Hi, guys. I'm not too sure what's happening tomorrow still. With COVID, there are limitations, of course, but regardless, we must bees in the morning and possibly get a new outfit depending on my anxiety levels, LOL. Orange Chicken, as my financial advisor, do we have any money in the budget for a Pimpington's Bees? So this says nothing about today because she's too busy with him right now. She doesn't say she's coming on today. She says tomorrow morning.
So we know what that means. See, I went in reverse.
This is why I paid the $4.99, so I could give this information to you.
You know what? My gig's been found out. I've just came here for the membership only community tabs. Excuse me. Oh no. You can see the zipper of my disguise.
Why am I so mad to see that she says my aunt and mom want me, that post beforehand, knowing what her aunt just said. Ugh.
What was the deal with that? She canceled on her family again. That pissed me off. How can you treat your family like that?
I don't think her family was ever coming.
Probably not. But she knows how much that makes people mad, though. Why even... See, this is the thing with her. She wonders why everyone's mad at her. Then you're going to bring up your family when you know you're not going to do it. Like... I think she likes to play dumb sometimes because she knows.
I'm like, I know my mother would be like, if I said I'm depressed, I can't clean the house. I know my mother would be like, and what's wrong with Pete? He can't do
my mom
either.
would be like, I didn't raise you to be this way. Don't call me back until you clean your place because you're an adult. But that's how my parents are, and that's why I clean my house.
No, my mom would come right over. She really would. She would come right over.
Did we just lose YTR?
Right, Wild Rose?
If I lived alone, my mother would come right over, but she'd be like, well, you have a roommate also. Why can't he do anything?
Yeah. But my mom's just like that.
I mean, he can't even, take the garbage out. What the heck?
Yeah, that makes my husband so mad because that's like, he just thinks that's like, you shouldn't, he just thinks that's something that you should do. Like,
I know, Julian. I don't know who she was talking about, but yeah, that kind of didn't sit well. Oh,
I just noticed how much her Did you notice how much her subscribers went up?
It's been teetering between a few thousand since all of this mess has been going on.
It was almost down to like 88. It was like 88.2, 88.3. Now she's just about almost at 90.
She never gets to 90 though. That's why I'm like, why don't you?
Now she's 89.9.
Oh, she's so close.
She did get to 90 a little while ago, but then it went down. I don't remember. Francine.
They always have just regular names, names like people. Only it's weird.
I need to just put my stream up in another window.
Yes, he's been gaining subs too, Christine.
Wasn't she supposed to do something when she hit 90? Something that I'm saying
I don't remember.
Very lightly because how
24 hour
follows through with anything she says.
24-hour piece is supposed to be when she gets down to 2 what is it, $2.99 or $3.29? $3.29, isn't it? Really, Christine? We won't tell, Rose.
Oy.
Yeah, she'll hit 90. She hit 90 not that long ago, but then it went back down.
Interesting. I didn't know she broke 90. Dang.
Yeah, ever since all this stuff's been going on, and it goes up and down crazy.
Yeah. Even if she wanted to carry on with this madness, she could be a little nicer to the sub, or at least the members, and I think she would keep 90, but she just can't do it.
Well, she just gained like 6,000 subscribers in a couple of weeks, so that's why she don't give a crap what she's saying.
That's true. Well,
Well,
that's very true.
that's like I said in the very beginning when we first started streaming. I was like, her channel's not going down, because for everyone that leaves, there's new people coming on every day. So
Well, she said it herself too, and she pretty much called you guys replaceable. How dare the lady? See, I'm on you guys' side. How dare she? That was a queen bee moment right there. Like, and for anyone that leaves, someone will replace them. I'm like, ooh, oh man. I was like, how could you say that to the people that have like been ride or die around here? There's not that many left. I was just like, why would you say that?
And the
to
ones
them?
and the ones she thinks are so tight aren't.
Mm-hmm.
But Bing, who's going to go on the African safari bees? Because it's not going to be her.
Exactly.
Can you imagine Foodie Beauty at an airport terminal trying to get on a flight? Give me a break. She'd be like, these lines, I'm out of here. She wouldn't be able to find the gate, and she would just leave. Can you imagine? I don't see Fiddles ever getting past that gate. It would be awesome.
And I feel like
That's hilarious.
I want an episode like that. Actually, can we get an airport meltdown? Fuck the trip. Sorry, I said I won't swear. Now here I go. My bad. I'm so sorry. But hey, get rid of the trip.
Grounded.
The only way she's going to travel is if she travels with him. She's not going to leave him behind it at all.
I'll watch that, an airport meltdown with naders. Ooh, that would be crazy. Can you imagine them fighting in the middle of the airport?
I'm living for that season.
I need to become the writer for this season. Like, somebody hire me.
Well,
if he goes live, we need to ask him if he's still moving to Montreal in a month.
Oh, I hope.
We need a new writer because the circles are kind of making me dizzy.
We're all getting whiplash. Nader moves to Montreal. There's like one of those break-off shows where it's like becomes Nader and Didi and then Chantal, but it's the same show. Oh my.
Oh please, you know how long we're gonna be on that ride now?
I just want to see how crazy Montreal is.
If the Uber was $200, it had to be almost like over an hour ride.
Mm-hmm.
If he moves to Montreal, she's moving there. I promise you. She will move there.
I do.
Yeah,
well,
I agree.
Unfortunately, we won't get a Foodie Beauty on the Montreal Strip meltdown because she won't go outside there. So she'll just be even more of a shut-in if she lives in Montreal. She gets excited in public. Montreal's like a hopping tourist city. Like, there's a lot going on in Montreal.
Where Saji's in Toronto or Montreal?
Saji, I thought she was closer to Montreal. But I don't know. Actually, no. Saji doesn't speak Quebecois. Saji, I think, is Toronto.
Was it Christmas Eve that she got there, Wild Rose? It was, huh? Saji lives in Toronto?
I think Toronto, because Saji doesn't speak French. You have to speak Quebecois if you live in Montreal, and Saji doesn't speak a lick of that. They literally have, like, you have to know French if you're in Montreal. Other parts of Canada, not so much. But in Montreal, it's literally like French is on like the signs and everything. Like it's very.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's why whenever Foodie is around there, she hates it because she has to try and speak more French. And in her in her area, it's not. You don't have to. That's why there's this whole thing between Canadians, the Canadians that think the French thing is stupid, and then the Canadians that don't because they literally are raised that way, right? So of course there's going to be a divide there. But yeah.
I don't know if I could learn another language. It seems so hard.
They learn it really young, but it is hard. I'm trying to learn Spanish, and I just keep forgetting things. Like I'm really good at saying it back, and I'll remember for a little bit. To actually like talk in a conversation, besides saying hi, how are you, and like little things, I'm like, I just can't. I can't get it. It's hard. It's really
Me
hard.
too, Julianne. I like her too.
But I hear if you're raised with two languages, like when you're taught really young, it's actually easier. That's what people say that are bilingual.
I'm sorry, Vegas doll. Didn't they do anything for you?
You
Like,
can't
you just
forget.
find just like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Well,
Julie, I like Saji too.
Saji's funny. The
She
Kenny episode. That was epic.
Yeah.
Mm.
Danny,
I
did you ever
wish
watch
I would-
it?
What?
The Kenny episode with Saji?
No. No. And you know what? I need to write it down. I probably wrote it down last time and it's still sitting here.
I saw it. Orange Chicken sent me the link.
Oh, okay.
All right, I
Yeah,
wrote it down.
Montreal is like, yeah, it's built more like a lot of foreign cities where the streets are like cobblestone and they're not as wide. So like, dang, Foodie would hate it there. It's a lot more congested. And like I said, she probably just won't leave her place because I just don't see her enjoying it there.
Where is the falls? Anybody Canadian? Ottawa is also gorgeous. It really chasms. Chantal doesn't show much of Ottawa.
Toronto looks really nice too. There's that other cute little mukbanger that is in Toronto, and she always goes to these really nice places to eat.
Wild Rose.
Veronica Wang.
Wait, Niagara Falls isn't even close to them, y'all.
I
Niagara
love
Falls is
Veronica.
like. Wait, I
Oh,
gotta
so
look
would you
at
watch Veronica too?
Canada.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I like her. I started
Niagara
watching her when Nick Avocado was arguing, had the big fight with her.
Yeah, that's what made me start watching her too.
Oh, Niagara Falls is in Ontario, I guess. Okay, I had to look that up.
I've been there.
See, I live near the border, close to Canada, but the Canada I live close to is literally like moose country. Like, there's nothing there. Like, Thunder Bay was the area of Canada that I'm familiar with, and people never talk about it on here. So it's such a small, But yeah, Niagara Falls isn't that close to. That's New York, near New York, right?
Welcome,
Okay.
Lugia.
So it is close. My bad. I just wanted to make sure that I'm not. Yeah, I'm wrong on that. Whoops.
Hi,
Yeah.
Lucia. How you doing?
We're just getting our enabling on in here.
You didn't even listen to us yet, and you're already labeling us.
The enabling. Some of them are, come on, the ones that tell her to go eat Mickey D's every day. But hey, I do say that there is a variety in her, I do say there is a variety there because there are ones that are like the fetish people, ones that are just ride or dies that have just been there a long time. And then there's the new people. Like, she does have like different types of VIBs, actually, if you're familiar with her chat. There's some that are just trolls that are just indifferent.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some of them are absolutely like
Some of
total
them are-
haters.
Yeah.
That I don't get. I don't get paying money to tear somebody up. Whether it's Chantal or anybody, I don't get that. Like,
Yeah, I don't get it either. Why would you ever give money to someone you can't stand? I don't get that.
right.
I would
Yeah.
never give money
I
to
don't
people that I don't support. Actually, I don't give anyone money. But yeah,
Exactly, Wild Rose. And half of us are VIBs in here, and half of us are not.
Right.
You didn't do
yeah,
do
you
yours.
don't
true.
understand
We're
how
not all
important they are,
enablers.
Wild Rose. Royal Rose gets it. See, I like that. Exactly.
And I pay it like I pay my Hulu, and I don't ask Hulu what they're doing with my money.
Exactly.
Ooh, good explanation.
That is awesome. Yep. We don't have to support everything she does. We're not like responsible for her.
And I don't pay the $5 to support her. I pay the $5 to talk and chat to the people I like.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people pay for the community, which I do see that, you know. I don't think a lot of channels talk. Well, actually, a lot of them do now. They do say a
Yes,
lot of them
Wild
like
Rose.
the community, right? So,
Right. Possibly.
and people say, well, why don't
If
they
you-
make Discord? They can talk for free. But then that happened, and then the Discord was like terrible. So I guess it's going to scare any of them from creating a community Discord again, which I get that too.
And Lucia,
Y'all aren't going to want to do it again.
If you would have listened a little bit before you went in on us, you'd see that we are not oblivious to the things that she does, or we don't excuse the things that she does. A lot of us are very aware. Wild Rose. Yeah. Oh, I think she's in serious trouble.
Well, people are going to have different viewpoints on
Right.
that too, with what you pay for, like, is morality attached to what you pay for? People have different compasses for that, and people aren't
But you know what?
going to
Instead
always
of going
agree
up,
anyway.
instead of going at us, who pays $4.99 a month, go at some of these people that are paying $4.99 a pop to just like degrade her. Like, I don't even understand. I'm sorry, but if I can't stand somebody, you ain't getting my money.
I think a lot of the trolls pay more to really keep sending
Yeah.
super chats over and over, but yeah.
Yeah, even if it's like the $1.79 or $1.99 ones, if you keep sending them, you're paying way over what the membership is.
Yeah, I do my $4.99. I would never send a super chat also, just so she could see what I'm saying.
Right, Wild Rose.
I've even seen people in other communities, they'll go and they'll super chat and then brag about it on the other side of the fence. And I'm like, you look stupid, actually. That's why I tell, you know, obviously, like, people can do whatever they want, but I don't understand that either.
Right, Wild Rose.
Bragging about it is ridiculous too. Like, oh, I went and paid her to say this. I'm like, get out. You're not allowed in my chat if you're stupid like that. I don't want that in my chat at all. She makes a lot from super chats too. A lot. She makes a lot of money.
I like what we have going over here, Lucia, because like we discuss the people that can't stand her and the people that actually support her and everything in between. We actually discuss everything that's going on, and we're not blind. if you would sit and listen, you would see we're not blind to what's going on. It's just some of us have more, I guess, compassion than others. I don't even know if compassion is the right word. Empathy, maybe.
I don't know if she has a
Well, we're all
positive feel on
different. I mean,
anybody.
yeah, and I mean, we're all different. You know, not everybody gets along. You know, I'm sure you've met people in your life that you get along with, and then there's people that you don't get along with. I mean, everyone's different. So just like they say, everyone is attractive to someone.
I mean, caring is a strong word.
Right.
If people are literally talking in chats, here's the thing. I tell people in my chat this too, because I don't want people to think just because I'm coming at it a different way, like I'm better. Not at all. I'm not going to act like,
I think she did too about it big.
you know,
And that
like
she
I
tried to correct
never
it, not
care to
knowing we heard her.
watch. Oh, I didn't even see that. I don't know why people chat saying you don't like, oh, I don't know why you care, but you're chatting. So even if you're on the other side of the fence, you still care enough to inquire about it and you care enough to chat.
All right. I'll take so much, Lugia, but you're not going to go after people that are regulars in my chat. That's where I'll draw.
Well,
the
they
line.
don't even know because I started having conversation with them because I have legitimate questions because we do vary on our opinions, but there isn't a reason to be rude at people that actually care to have conversation, you know?
Right. And I was proud of like all of us, you know, YTR and us and all your people that are in the chat and our people that are in the chat. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we have,
You
you know, gained a mutual respect on both sides.
Oh yeah, I mean, I get people that are in your chats that come through now and then saying hi, and yeah, like they're always welcome. They're always welcome,
Yeah.
you know, but they don't come over and get all mad at me and tell me how to run my channel. You know, they
Right.
come in if they feel like watching with people and whatever, and if they want to ask questions, sure. But also they can always come here if they want to listen to you guys. Like it's literally that simple.
Mhm.
But also, you know, I don't mind lurkers or people that don't like me to watch, but you're not going to fight with people in my chat
Right.
or, you know, anyone I'm guesting or any of that, you know.
Yeah.
That's where
Exactly.
I'm
Like,
like,
I think both of our communities work well together. I don't think there's been any issues.
I don't like drama. I like to watch drama. Like I don't like to be
I do too.
in
I
drama
don't wanna
or
be
part
in
of
it.
drama. Yeah, it's on my
Yep,
screen where it
exactly.
belongs. And that's it. Like
Yep,
that's all.
exactly. I always say that. I love drama as long as it doesn't involve me.
Yeah, like I like things to be chill. I like things to be very
Yep.
chill. Most people are chill around in here in this chat. In my chat, that's probably why people are getting along.
Oh, you
But,
got another one.
They're everywhere. It's a pain. I got some today, but it was a little less. And you just got to plug away at them. It gets a little less every time,
Exactly.
but it is
infinite.
Right, Julianne. We've actually been pretty lucky. We don't usually get many trolls in here.
I'm actually surprised. And I'm actually
nobody's on.
Well, I'm actually no, because at first when I was watching you guys, before we ever talked, I did think, oh, do they even know what's gonna happen? I actually did feel a bit like worried because I thought people were gonna like attack you guys, and they didn't. And so I know when I did react to your stream the first time, I did tell people don't bother them, you know, like do not bother them, do not whatever. And I normally my people don't do that anyway, but I always use like that disclaimer because I just feel like I want to, right? Or need to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am glad for you guys because I did think it'd be much worse, and that's very good that it's not.
Wild Rose, I didn't see the post or whatever, but apparently somebody on the farms put a spell on her. And yeah,
Oh
and
my.
somebody in the chat was actually like giving her advice on how to break the spell or whatever.
Oh no.
I don't
Was
really
she
believe in that
entertaining
stuff,
it?
but
That's
kind of,
ridiculous. Oh
kind
no.
of. Yeah, I don't believe in that stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't either. Not that level. That's a bit like too far for me. I don't know.
Yeah, she was asking people if they knew how to get a spell taken off her.
Oh my lord, really?
Yeah.
Well, I know during the hysterectomy saga, she did
I
entertain some crystal healing ideas. So good thing that ended, because that scared me back then. I was like,
Yeah,
oh no, Chantal, please don't. Go see a doctor.
exactly.
What do you do, YTR? Do you just delete them, or do you report them, or
I block them. I've reported them and also blocked them, but I've been blocking them lately because the reporting doesn't seem to be good enough. So I've just been blocking them. I like reporting them though, because you hope that it'll do something. But yeah, I've been blocking them. The blocking seems to help. Like at first I reported them and then I've just been blocking them now because I'm just so over it.
I don't see a block option. It says go to channel, replace pinned message, report, remove, put user in timeout.
Oh, say hide user on this channel. YouTube literally just changed the wording. It's block. Yeah. I don't know why they changed it, because it used to say block and now it says hide the user, but whatever. It's just,
so is that where I would find them? Is in my block list?
Yes, Chantal.
Yes. Yeah, they would be. Yeah, they would be in your yeah, and it might even call it hidden user list.
Her block list is, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, I think she learned, because she did say, "Oh no," she did say, "Oh, when I hovered over it, there was an X, and I actually got to unblock everyone at once." And I said, "Chantal, I told you this." Well, I was just doing a bit because I don't do my videos for her to see them, but I was just making a joke like, "Chantal, I told you how to unblock people. I told you I did."
I don't know if
Yes,
we ever.
Paulette, I can't stand when she says she doesn't have diabetes anymore.
Oh God, I can't stand that.
I think like, that bugs all of us.
Ghost diet.
Yeah, I don't know what a ghost diet, but we didn't. We don't. I don't think we ever heard who was the snitch.
They're not. They think they're assuming they know who it is, but nobody's saying who they think it is.
Oh, I don't watch cute cat videos, Wild Rose. I got too much research to do for my channel. I don't have time for that.
I've only been watching since April, so I haven't seen them before Nat or Chantal until watching some retro reacts on YTR's channel.
Mm-hmm.
She was a different person. If I had been watching longer, I'd be sad. Exactly, Julie.
Yeah, I liked her doing kind of like the BB. Like when I came in, it was like the BB. It was on the tail end of BB, but things were still it wasn't like as bad, you know. It was kind of, things were still, they were saving face. At least they didn't tell you could tell that they were kind of fading out, but they were still together. But she did act a lot different then, and she actually did enjoy hanging out with Pete's too.
Yeah.
We did this retro react, and just even watching her and Pete's interact, it was so different. It was interesting.
Yeah, I liked it when Pete's would come around and they'd go to dinner and stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, obviously not all the time. We get a bit too much of him now, but it was nice back then. Here and there, they didn't live together, so they were both in better spirits. I don't think they're good living together. I think they just kind of enable each other's issues.
Yeah, I agree.
That's just my personal opinion, but yeah,
I don't know. I don't think I was here for that, Wild Rose.
That might have just been one video. Actually, I don't think that was really a time period. I think they only did like a couple of them, to be fair.
Like when they first moved in together, Wild Rose, is that what you're talking about? He was on there a lot then.
Yeah, wasn't it? That's what I thought. Well, she promised him that, and then she reneged on it. She decided to change her mind. But I don't think it would have been a success anyway. He would have wanted to talk about Star Trek, and she didn't need that.
Right.
It's really better that he has his own channel because, yeah, he
It
does want to talk about TV shows, and, you know, he actually does have some interests that it's like, okay, you can get people to watch that. That's fine.
And as long as people can find his channel that are interested in that stuff, I mean, there's pretty much a market for, you know, any content on YouTube.
Well, I think his problem is he doesn't know how to hashtag, because if he did a Star Trek episode, hashtag Star Trek. Hey, Pete, are you listening? Listen, buddy.
I'm sure he's listening to this channel. He's like, oh, Danny went live.
No, but really, if you start hashtagging
of
like
course he
all
did.
the categories, if he starts hashtagging when it's a media thing he's talking about, you put hashtags in the description, and then it helps with people searching that.
I know. You know, I didn't even put hashtags in today. I totally slipped my mind, and I think we've got more people in here than when I usually
Starlight, what
do,
is
but
shelling?
I found a really.
Am I the only one that doesn't know what shelling is?
No, I don't know what that is.
No, I don't know if I want to know what that is. No offense, Star, but I'm very weary now of things that sound very ambiguous. Oh, okay. Oh, thank God.
Oh,
All right.
looking for CEOs. When we were, when my kids were little, we went to Myrtle Beach, and we went to like one of the gift shops or whatever, and we bought like starfish and shark teeth and stuff like that. And one morning we went and we like buried them in the sand, and then had the kids like out looking for them. So it was so funny because like now my boys are like in their 20s, and like 3 years ago I was telling somebody the story, and they were like, "You bought those?" And I was like, "Yeah." They were so mad at me. They're like, "My whole childhood is a lie."
Oh, you. Wow. Yeah, I actually have been to Myrtle Beach. I actually spent a half a year over there, and I like Myrtle Beach a lot. Actually,
like
Myrtle
Carolina.
Beach is my favorite out of the coast because you get the white sand, the water is clear, and it's the perfect temperature. And I've even been to the Florida beaches. Myrtle Beach is better than the Florida beaches. There, I said it. Come for me.
No, that's not true.
oh, okay. Why not?
I just got back from Myrtle Beach yesterday. That's where my family lives. But I lived in Miami, and the beaches in Miami are way better.
Okay. Well, I didn't
Just
stay
saying.
in Miami. I was in a different spot. So I guess, I don't know. Maybe you're right.
But I did just get back from there yesterday.
I feel like the water, well, for me, what really does it in for me with the Florida beaches is the temperature of the water is too warm for me. When I go swimming, I want it to be but I'm also from the north, so it's probably why, because the water up north, even in the summer, is like ice cold. So like Myrtle Beach it's still warm enough, but it's a little cooler. And the beaches in Florida, like the water is more warm. But I'm very weird and notice things that probably other people don't. So,
well, I like to see what's coming at me. You know what I'm saying? Like in Florida, I could see what's swimming around me. And in Myrtle Beach, I just don't know. Something hits my leg and I freak out. So
I found with Myrtle Beach, it depends, because there were times that the water was clearer than other times. But you're right. The water is clearer in Florida generally. Yeah. Everyone's agreeing with you.
We've been to Myrtle Beach. I don't remember.
Everyone's agreeing with you, Samoans. Well, my own chatters are agreeing with you. Get out of here. Just kidding. No, I get it. I mean, there's pros and cons to all the coast, really, but I definitely like nice sandy beaches, and you do get that in Florida and Myrtle, and you do get that. But there are some coasts where it's like rocky. It hurts. You gotta have water shoes. like in
See, I live near a Great Lake, so that's where most of our beach going has been, and so we're used to like the rocks and stuff.
Yeah, I'm from a Great Lake area too, and we did have water shoes, and we had to wear them. But
Mine has hypodermic needles and crack.
yeah, the East Coast is like that.
What is it? Isn't there a river or something that's like really known for that there, Denise? Like,
In New York, a river?
Yeah.
We don't have a river.
Well, I don't
No.
know. What
Oh,
is
the
it
Hudson
that-
River. No, that's where they find the dead bodies usually.
Yeah, my extended family talks about the Hudson River like it's it's a terrible, terrible place. So I just take their word for it.
But yeah,
So-
you can't. I mean,
I
people
don't
go
know.
to
One
the
of these
beaches
days
here,
I'm
but
coming
you would
to
never
visit
swim in them.
So Danny, have you brought up around where you're from or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're a
Born in
Midwesterner, right?
The north.
Or northern Midwest? Yeah, I know the accent. I could tell right away,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't out it. But yeah, I can tell you're from
Yes,
the
Wild
northern
Rose.
Midwest. Which now I'm more curious because I was on the border of Wisconsin and Minnesota, but at the very, very top. So, but I've been in the South.
I'm horrible in geography, but I think that's a lot more north than me.
Okay. Yeah, I just had Lake Superior, and then Canada was above me, so I was. Yeah.
All right, I probably should get off of here and make my family some dinner.
Dang it. Dang
I
that
don't want to-
family.
I don't want to either. Give me a reason to stay, man. I'll stay. I don't mind not cooking.
Oh, man. Order pizza.
Oh, we did that. I'm sick of pizza.
Oh, okay. You're all pizzaed out.
Yeah, well, we've always been the hangout house for the kids. And so we always have extra kids here. So we order pizza a lot just because it's easier to feed a bunch of kids,
Mhm.
So I get sick of pizza.
I get that.
White, are you going to be on for New Year's Eve, or you have big plans?
We actually stay in on New Year's Eve. So, I mean, I usually have like my kids and my in-laws here though. But we do the same thing every year. We stay in. We started that when the kids were little so that we weren't out on the roads, with all the drinkers and all that.
Yeah, it's crazy
And-
out there.
I make kapusta, which is a Polish stew, and it's like tradition. We do that every year.
Yeah, I'll probably just.
What about you girls?
I got to work, and then so after work, I'm probably going to be. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm just going to relax and probably be online because, that's one thing you won't hear me make fun of Chantal for is that she has online friends. No, because I go online a lot, and I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I'll probably stream or something. Sometimes people are bored and by themselves and stuff, so we'll see.
I don't make pierogies, but I absolutely love them, Joanne. My mom was like, she's the Italian side of my family, and I don't know the Italian side of my family because her dad left when she was just a few weeks old. So I don't know any of that family. And my Polish side, my grandma was not a big Polish cook. The Polish cooking that I know is from my husband's grandma.
Mm.
Samoans, what are you
And
doing?
she was like one of those old-fashioned cooks. She did everything by hand.
For New Year's, getting ready to not eat anything for the rest of my life.
So you just pick out all day tomorrow?
Tomorrow's the last day to get it
So
in.
tomorrow night, I was going to say, so tomorrow we're eating all day and night, right?
Every minute, as soon as I wake up, bring me something, a nacho.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. That's about where I'm at too. I've been like, I'm ready to be done with it because I'm like, it's been too much, and I'm gonna be sick, and so let's just be done with it. I don't even think I'm going to have a crazy last meal, so to speak, because I don't know. I really overdid it on Christmas. So.
Yeah, I was telling my husband, I was like, I'm not even feeling like anything. I'm just ready for some like good food, like normal, like grilled chicken, some veggies.
I've been very good. I've been eating salmon and rice with vegetables on the side. I've been really behaving, but I went crazy. I mean, I went crazy Christmas Eve, Christmas the day after. So yeah, I mean,
soups are my favorite, Starlight. Like, that's my comfort food is soups. I love all kinds of soups, but my family isn't huge on soup, so I don't make them a lot. Have you ever tried pickle soup?
Ew,
Pickle?
I'm sorry.
No,
no,
that's what everybody says. That's what everybody says when they hear it. But I love pickle soup.
How
I
do you
like
make
pickles,
pickle
but
soup?
that sounds, yeah, how?
Let's hear it. Come on, out with
What's
it.
in that?
It is, oh gosh, I haven't made it in a while. Pickle juice, obviously, and then you dice up pickles, and then potatoes in chicken stock, and did I say pickle juice? Pickle juice and pickles. I don't really remember. I'll have to look it up. There's a YouTube video that I always put on when I make it. The Bear Pantry. I don't know if anybody's heard
You
of
should
that.
video and make it for us.
Oh, I can't do videos in my kitchen. My kitchen is so tiny. My dream would be to have like a huge kitchen because I love to cook.
Hear that, Chantal? Giveaway, huge kitchen. Dammit Dani. Next YouTube check.
I mean, you should totally give Chantal your pickle soup.
Yeah.
No,
That's true. She would love that.
She probably
My
would.
issue
I
would
love
be
it.
eating a hot pickle. I don't think I could have a hot pickle.
Thank you so much for coming in. Happy New Year.
Happy healthy New Year, oranges.
Any kind of pickle is a good pickle.
But hot? Like a boiling hot soup pickle?
I don't know about the potato part. Like if it was just pickles and the other stuff, then yeah, but I don't know about the potato.
I think it's the potatoes what's saving it.
Yeah, the potatoes kind of like the acidity or whatever. Julianne, look up on YouTube, do a search for pickle soup and the Bear Pantry show. That's the one that I follow.
I'm sorry, I can't with
they
that.
have great videos. I like that channel. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over something.
Oh, I just said I don't know about this pickle soup. It's kind of
what is
interesting.
That Chantal's grandmother's ghost? How come we don't see it over here? We sound like chain smoking Canadian living off the government. I can't read the other word.
What?
Wait, did someone say that? That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, because I have it set to where you have to.
What is the word that's in red? I can't see the red part of that word.
Come forth.
Fatties.
Let's see it.
Living off the government. Fatties.
Oh, fatty.
How dare you?
Interesting. I wish I had trolls that were fun.
How very dare you, person, whoever you are.
I think that sounds like projection.
I mean, that was like really out, very specific. Chain smoking Canadian fatties. That was a lot of information in one thing.
That's projection. They outed themselves.
It was on because I have my chat pulled up in the background, Julianne, and so I have it set in my settings. Like if something's offensive or whatever, it has to be approved. So
there's Chantal. Oh, did they? I hope they got a lot of information on me. Maybe they'll.
Well, that's fine because my Google account isn't my current address because I'm not a noob and it's a different name. So they can have fun trudging up there.
I hope they watch my husband's videos. Do it.
Kiwi Farms already doxed you guys.
I don't use.
And did they realize just how boring my information is?
I mean.
It must be a slow night for them if they're doxing us.
Yeah, I don't set up my accounts under my actual legal name because I'm not a noob, and I've had people try and find me and they couldn't. So have fun with that one. I don't think you'll be as successful as the last group. They were very invested, I'll say. So doubt you'll find anything. And I use a VPN, so yay.
And on that happy note, here.
I bid you
And
farewell.
this Naddy has to go cook for her family. So
Oh, jeez. Why don't you? I thought your family was in jail. Send them back.
oh, and don't forget they're druggies too. Remember?
Well, yeah, that's why they're in jail. They got caught again for the umpteenth time. Send
Well,
them back.
How come mine have to go to jail? But
Do
Denise
they
is
know where my
an
husband's girlfriend
ankle
lives?
bracelet.
They got me. Oh, on
They
Discord.
got us on
Ooh.
Discord. I'm not on anybody's Discord,
Yep, not me neither. So
but that was a nice try.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't go in the Discord.
That was cute.
That's your white PR again.
I channeled my inner Chantal. Good night.
Thank you.
All right. Well,
They
thanks
can't
for
access our
having me.
Discord if we don't have art in the Discord.
Thanks for having me. I'll let you guys go.
All right, night, guys. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to sub and hit the like button, guys.
Everybody have a
We'll see you
healthy
next
and happy
time.
new year.
Happy New Year.
Don't forget to sub, Ghost, Chantal's grandmother's Ghost.
yes, please. We want you back. Come back.
Yes, please. All right, see y'all later.
I said.